My name is Christopher Ochoa. I think the police, while they were interrogating me, they knew what they were doing. They knew I didn't have a record. They, as one of my attorneys that worked on my exoneration and getting me released, said, they sized me up pretty quick. They knew who they had, and they knew just what buttons to push. There was threats of the death penalty, and if I didn't sign a statement or a confession, I would be executed. At one point, one of them grabbed my arm and tapped my arm, the vein. Said, "This is where the needle's going to go if you don't cooperate with us." At some point, he brought in pictures of a cell on death row, or so he said. It was a cell on death row. He said, "If you don't cooperate with us, this is where you're going to live the rest of your life until you die. You won't ever get to hold anybody again. You won't get to hug your parents or whatnot." At one point, I asked for an attorney, and they said I couldn't have one until I was officially charged, which the questions kept on coming, which I find out later shouldn't have kept on coming. And at one point, at the final stage, when I just broke down, I was tired, I was hungry, I was like, just wanted to go home. One of the officers yelled at me and said, "You know what, I'm getting tired of BS. I'm going to lock you up and throw you in a jail cell. You're young. You've never been in jail. You'll be fresh meat for the prisoners." And I took that to mean jailhouse rape, and that really shook me up. And in addition to being tired, I just said, "Okay, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What I do?" I mean, I guess what people are trying to find out is, but still, you could have asked. You could have not said anything yet. Well, as I said, I was denied the right to attorney. They wouldn't let me go. Even though you're taught in school what your rights are and all this as Americans, at that time, everything goes out the window. You just don't know what's going on. Your mind is scrambled because this is not a normal situation. I think sometimes people don't care too much about false confessions. But I think that's the wrong attitude to take, because if it happened to me, a guy that had never been in trouble, it could happen to anybody. I mean, it can happen to you. It can happen to you. I'd never been in trouble. I was minding my own business. All of a sudden, I'm picked up. And it has happened to normal people, everyday people. Everyday people are exonerated that were law-abiding citizens, and they were coerced into signing false confessions. That's why people should care. It could happen to their sons, their daughters, their nephews. It could happen to them.